Hey y'all, it's Brittany Sade, and you are now tuned in to Gems and Tips, where I'll be sitting down with gems to give tips and discuss all things lifestyle, health and beauty, finance and business, and wellness. Today, I have the pleasure of sitting down with the most talented and fabulous Shona Bink Curry.
Hey girl.
She is the owner of Bink and Bougie. She is a boutique strategist, a philanthropist, and more. So thank you so much for spending time. Today, Bink is going to talk about how you can jazz up your corporate outfit to go from work to happy hour. And she's going to give us some hacks on how to make your clothing fit a little bit more flattering. So I'm excited about it.
Me too.
Before I start, I'd just like to let you guys know that we are actually in Bink and Bougie, and I am wearing Bink and Bougie. Before we get started with the tips, I do have a few questions for you.
Not a problem.
How did you get into the fashion industry? And yeah, so let's start there. Tell us a little bit about how you got into the fashion industry.
So, I have always loved fashion. I have loved fashion since high school. I graduated in 1995 from high school, 1999 from college. However, the household that I was raised in, we did not know that fashion was a viable career. We did not know that you could go study, intern, and end up in the fashion world. So I ended up in the world of education, which I absolutely loved. But in about 2016, I noticed a need in the marketplace. A lot of people don't understand, excuse me, for women over 40, like I'm 47, so for women over 40 now to our mid-50s, we do not dress like our parents did. And so we would want something that was still hip, still modern, still trendy. We're not dressing what the magazines dictate. And so, but then we're not dressing extremely young either. You know, I can go in Forever 21 and find a piece, but that's not my place. But I can also go in St. John and find a piece, but that was not my place. So in 2016, I decided to enter the world of fast fashion. I was a program director at Georgia State University, and I started with 10 items. I drop shipped 10 items, I outfitted them, and I wore them every day. And in 9 months, I had made my salary, which at the time was $87,000. And so I said I could do this full time. So I threw my ring in, and I've been here ever since.
I love that. So tell me, what is a misconception that a lot of people have when it comes to fashion in the industry?
So in the industry, I believe that there is two huge misconceptions on both sides. So there is this misconception now that we have Amazon, and I absolutely love Amazon. Everybody thinks that you can get a piece of clothing for $3. That is not how it works. I can't get clothing at cost at $3. I can't even manufacture clothing at $3. And so there has been this movement that people have been subscribing to, that I can look just like Brittany Sade, her whole entire outfit for $19.99. And that's not what happens. So then when they order and they get it and it's too small, or it's ill-fitting, or it's cheap material, they don't understand that it's just really not possible. You didn't pick a bad vendor. You just can't get a certain level of quality at that price. Now then, on the other foot, if you are someone who likes runway fashion, now you can get runway style fashion at your price point for whatever you want to pay for it. So if I see something on Dolce & Gabbana's runway show, like last year, they are the ones that's responsible for this denim explosion. They had a denim tube dress. It was $4,000. I didn't want to spend $4,000. Me and Zara got one for $65.
I love it.
It's the same style, same fashion, but it is not. It probably is not. It was not hand sewn. It is probably not as thick as the one at Dolce & Gabbana. It doesn't have the label on it, but you still can get a runway look for a cheaper price. So I think those are the two biggest misconceptions in the fashion industry. People don't realize you don't have to spend all your money but then you got to spend some money
to get that good quality.
Yes.
I love how much you really know about the fashion industry and how you can literally quote seasons like Dolce & Gabbana fall 2016. Like, that is amazing. And you do it all the time while you're helping styles.
So the first thing I want to say is, ladies, when you need pieces that need to transition, or outfits, I should say, you need an outfit that needs to transition, this is the perfect time to do a high-low luxe. So the biggest thing is you want to have two pieces that is, like I said, high-low. So like Brittany with the blazer you have on, this is an investment piece. Mm-hmm. So even though it's a pastel color, this is something you will have in your wardrobe for the next 10 to 15 years.
I love it.
So it's a great piece. It's a great color. Pastels never go out of style. And then you want to pair it with something that, like what she has on, which is our new trend. Spring is a great shape, tube shape, but the colors, the vibrancy, the pattern is what's in right now.
I love
you will
it.
see that in a magazine. So that's how, first of all, we want to build the basis of a great transitional outfit. Mm-hmm. And then from there, so the first look, of course, would be the dress, and we would have it buttoned up, looking perfect,
Yes.
looking like you're part of the team.
Loving it.
And then the second look would be, we're going to take the blazer off, ladies, throw it over the shoulders. So now we went from part of the team to the boss. Yes.
Yes.
So you could do
Giving
that.
corporate baddie
That's
for
also perfect for a dinner. Or if you were going to a brunch the next day, you could do that. And then last but not least, my favorite for the Brittany Sade is the tube dress by itself. It fits well. Brittany has on the right undergarments. She has on the right shoe. And now she's ready to have a cocktail.
I love it. Let's throw off the blazer.
That is how you properly transition an outfit.
Thank you so much. I love this.
All right, guys. So I sent Brittany away, and I'm about to give you my 5 top tips for dressing well in 2024. So number 1 is know your body. Key word in that is body, not size. A lot of women are dressing inappropriately based on the size, on a letter or a number. Throw that out the window. Some places you might be a medium, some places you might be a 2X. All that matters is the fit. You know your body better than anybody else. You know your great points, you know your bad points. Use them wisely. Tip number 2, make sure you pay attention to quality, you guys. Quality, it does not dictate price, but you need to know quality. You need to know what a cotton poly blend is. You need to know what rayon is. You need to know what polyester is. Fast fashion is usually made up of a lot of blends, a lot of polyester. So for our work clothes, our investment pieces, pieces that are longevity, we want to make sure it's a wool, it's a cotton. And then for our more fun pieces, we want to make sure that to keep them cost effective, it can be a blend, it can be a polyester. Rule number 3, make sure you guys don't have extremes in your wardrobe. And so what do I mean by that? You don't need a wardrobe completely made of fast fashion. So if your whole wardrobe is Shein, Amazon storefront, and Fashion Nova, we need to get some great pieces in there. However, on the other extreme, if everything is Jase Bank, Nordstrom, Saks, it's okay to get a few fun pieces in there. Because who wants to have a $400 polka dot off the shoulder shirt that you're only going to wear once? That you need to get from Fashion Nova. Tip number 4, if you like it, wear it. That's the only thing that matters. If that's your style, then you wear it. I love Garanimals. I like a good old matching set. People make fun of me, but I don't care, because you know what? I look good in Garanimals. Last but not least, tip number 5 is always make sure that the pieces in your wardrobe are versatile. They can be mixed or matched. I love a wardrobe that has sets. I love a wardrobe that has tube dresses. I love a wardrobe that has cardigans, because all those pieces can be interchanged and mixed and make brand new looks. Matter of fact, let me show you. Come on, Brittany. Wardrobe change. La, 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 la. So as I stated, you always want to have a piece that can be worn together or separate. So what I'm going to do is first show you how to make this outfit 2 different looks. And then you can also pair the top with a skinny jean, and then like we discussed, when it gets a little hotter, Brittany's gonna put on a nice white tank top. All the girlies need a white tank top and a cute little necklace, and she's gonna wear the pants. But the first look with this is a little sexy, a little off the shoulder. And women, let me tell you, men have voted consecutively for years. The sexiest part of a woman's body is the shoulder. So show the shoulder. And so for my girls who think your back is a little wide like mine, let me tell you the trick. So when you are buttoning up to do the off the shoulder, go ahead and slide it and then button up the shirt. So Brittany's third button is actually with the fourth hole. So that way you have a little bit more room. And then when it cinches at the bottom, it will be uneven. And that's okay. Because guess what? We're just going to tie it. So see how it gave a little bit more room for the off the shoulder? So this is look number one. And I'm going to let you do a cute little turn so that people can see the entire little look. All right. So do a little spin and see how that shoulder is giving. So sexy. Okay. So look number two. It's all buttoned up. So this is perfect. If Brittany was going to church, you was going back to work, or anything like that. So that's look number two with the same outfit. Still looks great, but totally different vibe. And then last but not least, my favorite. So, and this is for my girls that got a little fupa like me, and you can't do the little tie up. I'm gonna show you what you do.
I love a good fashion hack.
Girl, I think this one was your favorite too. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna unbutton all the way down, and then you're gonna make like a little ball, and you're gonna stuff this in, and you're gonna have an instant jumpsuit look. So very Studio 55, very cute, giving. So this is how you go out at night. I advise this look like if we're on our second or third date, ladies, and you want to give them a little something to inspire to. This is a nice, understated, sexy, not too much. And that is Bink with all her fashion tips.
Well, thank you so much for these tips and fashion hacks. Before we go, I do have to ask you, what is your favorite quote?
So my favorite quote that has got me through everything, because I knew I would always be successful, but you never know what you're going to be successful at. So I love this quote by author Ash. It says, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And I guarantee you, whatever you want is going to come if you apply those three principles.
Before we finish, let the people know where they can find you, your location, where they can find you on Instagram and online.
Oh, great. So we are located in the heart of Atlanta at 935 Chattahoochee Avenue, Northwest. That is right off of Howell Mill. You can also shop 24/7 online at binkandbougie.com. And then we are on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Pinterest at Bink and Bougie. Bye, guys.
So thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out our next episode. Again, we'll be talking all things lifestyle, fashion, beauty, business, finance, and wellness. Until next time.